Welcome back, students. We are discussing lines and angles. In a previous section, we discussed exercise point 2 up to third questions. So today's section we will discuss a fourth question. What is that? In the given figure, if PQ is parallel to ST, PQ is parallel to ST, and the angle PQR 110, and the angle RST is 130. Find the angle QRS. So here we want to find out this angle how much. And also they given here hint, draw a parallel line to ST through the passing R. So here we want to draw a one parallel line for solve this question. They given here hint. So using that hint we can solve this problem. So let me solve here. First, what they given that PQ is parallel to ST. Let us draw a line XY parallel to ST passing through point R. So here we can draw one parallel line, which line is passing through the R, right? So X, Y. Now XY is a parallel to ST, and also it is parallel to PQ also, because PQ is a parallel to ST, right? So now see here, angle PQR and angle XRQ are the co-interior angle. Then the sum of these two is a 180, right? So angle PQR plus angle XRQ is equal to 180. So what is the reason? Co-interior. Angles, right? And we know that angle PQR is 110. 110 plus angle XRQ is equal to 180. So 110 goes RSS side, it become a minus. Angle XRQ is equal to 180 minus 110. So this one, make this minus, we got 70, right? Angle XRQ is a 70. And now here also ST is a parallel to XY, means these two angles are a co-interior angle. Then sum of these two is a 180. Also angle STR plus angle SRY is equal to 180. Here also reason co-interior. Co-interior angles. So here we know this angle is how much? 130 plus angle SRY is equal to 100. So 130 comes RHS side, it become a minus, right? The angle SRY is equal to 180 minus 130. So here we got 50. So angle SRY is equal to 50 degree, right? So this angle is a 50 degree and this angle is 70 degree. see here, sum of these three angle is a straight line 180. XY is a straight line. So sum of these three, which one? Angle XRQ plus angle QRS plus angle SRY. Sum of these three is a 180, and we know that these two angle, then remaining angle is QRS. We will find out here. So let the angle XRQ plus angle QRS plus angle SRY is equal to 180. Reason, XY is a straight line, right? So this angle we know that 70 degree plus angle QRS as it is plus this angle is a 50 degree is equal to 180 degree, right? And make this addition we got. So angle QRS as it is and 120 is equal to 180. Then angle QRS is equal to 180 minus 120. It comes in RHS side, it become a minus, right? So next, angle QRS is equal to, so make this minus we got here 60. Is it clear? So this angle is 60. So well students, the next question. Well students, the fifth question is, in the given figure, if AB is a parallel to CD, AB is a parallel to CD, these two lines are a parallel, right? The angle APQ is a 50, APQ is a 50 degree, and angle PRD is a 127. Then find the X and Y. So we want to find out these two angles, X and Y, right? So let me solve here. First write down given. What they given? AB is parallel to CD. AB is a parallel to CD means the angle APR is equal to angle PRD. Alternate angles. See here, these two. Alternate angles because AB is a parallel to CD. So write down here the angle APR is equal to angle PRD. So reason here, alternate interior. Angles, alternate interior angles. So here, see here, angle APR we can write the sum of these two angle APQ and angle QPY. It means Y, right? So we can write here angle APQ plus angle QPR is equal to angle PRD, right? So instead of APR is equal to APQ and QPR. Sum of these two angle is this whole angle, right? So APQ we know that 50 degree they only given, and plus this one is angle QPR they given Y. This is equal to angle, this one is they given 127 degree, right? So 50 comes in RHS side, it become a minus. So Y is equal to 127 degree minus 50 degree. Then Y is equal to 77 degree, right? So here we find out Y is 77 degree, right? So now we want to find out angle X. So X value, right? So now also see here, these two are the parallel, means angle APQ is equal to angle PQR. Alternate angles, these two alternate interior angles, right? So we can write the angle APQ is equal to angle PQR. Alternate angles. So APQ are they given here 50 and here is x. So x is equal to 50 degree. Right? So this one is 50. So well students, the last question, sixth one. In the given figure, PQ and RS are the two mirrors placed in a parallel. PQ and RS are the two mirror are there. So these two mirror placed in a parallel, means these two PQ is parallel to RS. These two are the parallel and parallel to each other. An incident ray AB strike. So AB is a ray, it is a strike on a mirror PQ at the B. PQ at the B. PQ mirror, they strike at the B. The reflected ray moves along with the path BC. So reflected ray move along with the path BC, right? And strike the mirror RS. So and it is move along with the BC and strike the RS mirror at the C, and it is reflected back along with the BC, right? Then the prove that AB is a parallel to CD. We want to prove here AB is a parallel to CD, right? So here I will draw a one line. So perpendicular B. So here I will draw one perpendicular line, right? So this one is a M, and here another one perpendicular line. So here BM is a perpendicular to PQ and CN is a perpendicular to RS, right? So here PQ and RS are the parallel and these two are the perpendicular, means BM and CN are the parallel to each other. So write down here, let draw a BN perpendicular to PQ and CN perpendicular to RS as the given PQ is parallel to RS. Mirror are parallel to each other, right? So now therefore these two are the parallel and these two perpendicular, means these two are parallel. Which one? BN is parallel to, BM is parallel to CN. Is it clear? So now I will give here name. So this one is a 1, 2, 3 and a 4. So name here 1, 2, 3, 4. So now BM is a parallel to CN. It means BC is a transverse line and angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Alternate interior angle, right? So now we can write however angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Alternate interior angles, right? Because BM is parallel to CN. So now see here, these two are the parallel, right? And here angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 3 is equal to angle 4, angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 3 is equal to angle 4, because so here a ray AB is reflected, right? So reflected, and here we drawn here one perpendicular line. So the law of reflection, these two are the equal here. So these two and these two are the equal by law of reflection. Law of reflection. Is it clear? See here, angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 2 is equal to angle 3, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. It means that is angle 1 is equal to angle 2 is equal to angle 3 is equal to angle 4. These four are the equal to each other, right? So however, angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 3 plus angle 4. We can write like this. So all four are the equal. So I will write sum of these two and sum of these two. These two are the equal, right? So now, so sum of angle 1 plus angle 2, it means that the angle ABC. So angle ABC. So this is equal. Angle 3 plus angle 4 is BCD. Angle BCD. See here, angle ABC. So this angle and BCD. These two angles are equal. So these two angles are equal means already BC is a transverse line. So these two angles are equal means these two are the alternate interior angle. So alternate interior angle means AB is a parallel to BC. Therefore, these two are alternate interior angles. So therefore, AB is a parallel to CD. Hence proved. So this is all about this exercise.